Today we're going to solve how many seats we could put around a train of 100 hexagon-shaped tables, assuming that exactly one person can sit on each seat and one seat can be put on one exposed side of a hexagon. So these are what the little hexagon tables will look like, but 100 is a really big number, so we're going to start with a smaller example and see how that transfers to a chain of 100. So we're going to start with 4 hexagon train of tables. So we can start by looking at the 2 end tables, which are going to remain the same no matter how many tables are in our chain, because there's always just going to be 2 on the very 2 ends. So this number can remain the same for 100 train tables. So we're going to count how many seats would fit at these tables. So you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exposed sides, and that means there's 5 seats that can fit around that table. Same with the other side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since this is going to remain the same for our train of 100 hexagon-shaped tables, we can find how many seats will fit at both by doing 5 times 2, which equals 10. So we're going to keep that number in mind. Hold it on for later. So now we're going to look at the inside tables. And we can see that each inside table has 1, 2, 3, 4 exposed sides, which means 4 seats can fit at these inside tables. And that's the same for both. So this is also going to remain true for all of the tables on the inside, since a hexagon has 6 sides, and 2 of the inside table exposed sides are going to be covered by other hexagons if they're in the middle. So we can see that 6 minus 2 equals 4, which equals the 4 exposed sides. So since that's going to remain the same, we can find how many are going to be in the middle of a 100 train set of tables by doing 100 minus 2, which equals 98, since we know 2 are going to be on the outside. So to find the amount of seats that will fit on the train of 98 on the inside, we can multiply 98 times 4 for the 4 seats available at each one of those tables. But that's kind of a tricky number. I don't know what 98 times 4 is, so I'm going to make it friendly. I'm going to round up to 100 and do 100 times 4, which is nice and easy. That equals 400. And since 98 is 2 less than 100, I need to subtract 2 from each number of groups of 98. So there's 4 groups of 98, and I need to subtract 2 for each of those groups. So I can multiply 2 times 4, which equals 8. So I need to subtract a total of 8. So I can do 400 minus 8 to equal 392, which is how much 98 times 4 would be. So now we can go back and remember the 2 end tables that we found earlier, which are still going to remain the same for our train of 100 tables. So 10 seats were able to fit on the 2 end tables combined. So now I just need to add 10 to my 392, which equals 402 seats can fit at a train of 100 hexagon-shaped tables.